It was 23rd February 1980. 30-year-old Dorothy Silzel was leaving her night shift at Gaetano's Pizza in Kent, Washington. She was a part-time waitress there. Dorothy was a full-time Boeing instructor during the daytime. That night, she drove home alone. But nobody knew that Dorothy would never make it back. On 26 February, she didn't show up for work. So police conducted a welfare check at her condo on 106th Avenue Southeast. And that's when they found Dorothy's body in her sewing room. She had been sexually assaulted, beaten, and strangled. She was left mostly unclothed, and the condo showed signs of a violent struggle. Investigators collected whatever evidence they could, including semen samples from Dorothy's body and robe. But there was no way to identify the killer. The case went cold, and Dorothy's family was left with grief and questions. Decades passed. Dorothy's case haunted the Kent Police Department. In 2002, DNA from the crime scene was entered into the national database, but no matches were found. In 2015, Dorothy's family contacted Kent Police Detective Tim Ford, urging him to take another look. He took the case and carried the file for 9 years. He even delayed his retirement to solve the case. In March 2022, forensic genealogist Misty Gillis used advanced DNA analysis to identify 11 potential suspects, all first cousins. By September 23, detectives had narrowed the list down to 3 family members. Among them, Kenneth Dwayne Kundert stood out. He was 20 years old at the time of the murder and had lived in Washington. Records showed he lived just 1,200 feet from Dorothy's condo. Kenneth is now 65 and living in Clinton, Arkansas. He became their main focus. He refused to provide a DNA sample. Even during an interview about a separate assault case, he smoked cigarettes and drank from a water bottle, but carefully pocketed the evidence each time. So in early 2024, the detectives followed him to a Walmart parking lot. Kenneth finished a cigarette and dropped the butt into a public trash bin. Detectives retrieved it and sent it for analysis. The DNA matched the profile from the 1980 crime scene. On 20 August 2024, Kenneth was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. He is being held on $3 million bail, awaiting extradition to Washington. After 44 years, Dorothy's family finally has some closure. Subscribe and comment to enter Crime Max's Crime Machine.